Hello, my fellow Weezers. So I got some requests for onion soup. I just happen to know how to make really good onion soup. Surprise! So I'm going to start today. We will do a little crostini or crouton, whatever you want to call it, on the top. Just kind of makes it a little fancy. I'll show you how that works. Some people don't even know that's what they're eating. So we're going to start off, as always, 1 tablespoon of oil. Get your pan nice and hot. Olive oil has a higher smoking point than a canola oil, so it doesn't take long at all to get it pretty hot. So 1 tablespoon. The more caramelized the onion is, the better the flavor of the onion soup. As you can see, it's almost there already, very fast. So in the meantime, I'm going to get my broth ready. I've got a vegetarian base, and I'm just going to use 1 cup. So that's 1 teaspoon of base, which would be 1 cube if you were using cubes of base, and that makes 1 8-ounce cup. If you're doing your onion soup to make it really a good onion soup, you want to make a roux in your onions. So you're going to flavor your roux. So we've got 1 tablespoon of flour, which is absorbing all of that oil. It's 1 tablespoon of oil to 1 tablespoon of flour for the roux. So if you want to double the recipe, that's how you do it. It's very simple. At least the way I'm showing you, it's very simple. Okay, so then I always like to put in my soup some black pepper in this roux. It opens up the flavor of the pepper if you cook it a little bit in the roux. Just like that. Now we're going to deglaze, and I have some red wine. You definitely want red wine for a good onion soup. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of red wine. Any red wine works. And that's kind of cooking the alcohol out. The way I cooked it kind of hot. I don't want alcohol in this. I just want the flavor. And now, my broth, veggie broth. You can do this with beef broth, which is traditional. This is vegetarian onion soup, so vegetarian broth works. Now for this soup, I'm going to put a little bit of herbs. I like a little bit of herbs. So if you have an Italian, I have this Italian herb. If you have a dry herb, it will be 1 teaspoon. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this fresh Italian herb. All that is oregano, thyme, basil. I don't think there's any rosemary in this one. No, parsley. It's got parsley in it. Oh, does it smell good already? Now, I want my onion soup to have that brown, because right now it kind of looks a little pinkish and a little, I mean, it looks good. It's not bad. But as a chef, we always want things to look super appetizing. So I have kitchen bouquet, and I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's not even, not even a fourth, just a few drops. That's probably just a few drops is all I really want. And that's going to make this look super unctuous. Oh, that's so good. So this is a very quick, easy onion soup. And that's the basis of a really good onion soup. It tastes really, really delicious. It's right on the money. So now we're going to take a crouton and we're going to put it on top. So now that the onion soup is ready, we'll set it to the side. This onion soup might be a little teeny bit salty if you don't like a full flavored broth, because that was 1 cup. I might put just a hint more water in it. So I'm going to put about a little less than 1/3 of a cup of water. It's still just a beautiful, beautiful soup. That's how simple onion soup really is. And now we're just going to get a little fancy. So now this is really how we get fancy. And you're going to say, really? This is fancy? A piece of toast. You just need any kind of bread. I usually use just white bread. And you're going to cut your white bread so it goes right over your cup, whatever size cup you have. So I want to kind of look at my cup and say, okay, just going to cut a little bit. Just like that. So it fits right on the top of my cup. Just like that. It's okay if it doesn't, if it falls in, that's perfectly fine. Because your cheese will be, you want it to have, you know, a little bit like this. So when you put it on there, it just kind of sits a little bit. You're going to sit it on top of your soup. And then a piece of cheese. I would rather have Swiss, because Swiss goes really good on this crouton. Put that on top. This is provolone. I prefer Swiss, like I said. And you need some Parmesan. Parmesan is the bomb. Not too much cheese. We got to keep this healthy. We love cheese, but no, not too much. 1 piece of cheese and about a tablespoon of Parm. So you're going to take your soup, your delicious soup that you have just made. It's going to take me all day. Let's just do this. Okay, I made soup for me. Big cup of soup for my lunch. I will write the recipe for 2 to 4 people. The recipe will be underneath the video where that little triangle is. Just click there in the description box and it'll open up for you. The comment box is all the way down at the bottom of all the videos. Some people don't know that. And I need you to subscribe so that my videos will go up the chain so we can have more people watch them and enjoy. Okay, so toast, piece of bread, super simple. Onion soup that we just made, super simple. Drop that on there. Because we're all a little naughty, let's measure our Parmesan. Tablespoon of Parmesan. So this is what it's going to look like. Super easy. And you're going to put it right in the broiler, underneath your broiler. This is what you would get in a restaurant. Super beautiful. I think I'm going to enjoy my lunch. Oh yeah, my mouth can taste it before it's getting there. Oh, look at that. Mmm. This is so freaking good. Mmm. If you guys don't like this, I'm pretty sure you don't like onion soup. That's it. Oh, that's so good. I don't just say these things. I really mean it. It really is good. Make it. I'm not a chef for no reason. A successful chef at that. So you know what time it is. It's time to give a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, or an idea, and I will try to make your idea or your comment next. Thanks for watching.